All right, now we're going to go into our even, odd, and neither section of this. That's where we're going to substitute in our opposite of x. Not like that. Opposite of x in place of x and see if our function changes or if it stays the same. So for 15a, we're going to have that, oh, sorry, I have to change it back to the red pink, I like that. Our negative x squared plus the opposite of x plus 6. Well, when we square a negative number, we just get that original number back. So this is x squared minus x plus 6. And that is not exactly the same as the beginning, so we know it is definitely not even. To see if it is odd, we will look at the opposite of f of x and see if that matches what we just found. What that would be is the opposite of x squared minus x minus 6. So it is also not odd, so this one is neither. For b, same general process. We're going to substitute in the opposite of x cubed plus the opposite. Why are these negative signs not showing up? There we go, opposite of x. Well, when I do that, I get negative x cubed, because we can have negative numbers when we cube, minus x. Well, we know it's definitely not even, but that looks like it could be odd. So we're going to look at the opposite of f of x. And if we take the opposite of f of x, what we have is negative x cubed minus x. So this one is, in fact, odd. And for our last one, we're going to go ahead and substitute in our opposite of x again. My stylus is being grumpy again. There we go. To the 4th plus our opposite of x. Oh, and I just forgot to put the opposite in. Squared plus 1. Well, that's just going to be x to the 4th. And this one also has an even degree, so it's going to be x squared plus 1. That is exactly what we had before. So this one is even. So we had one of each to see what that looks like. So 16, we have another composition of functions. It's just composing and then evaluating. So what we're going to do is we're going to do f of g of negative 2. And what we can actually do is we can evaluate g of negative 2, or g of positive 2, excuse me. So when we evaluate g of 2, we're going to take g, 9 times 2 minus 4. So it's going to be 18 minus 4, that's going to be 14. So what we're really saying is, what is f of 14? That's going to be minus 14 squared minus 14 plus 6. That's going to give us negative 196 minus 14 plus 6, which gives us a total of negative 204. And it's the same kind of process for part B, where we're going to take f of minus 1. So we're going to do the f of minus 1 first. So we kind of work from the inside out. So we're going to have the opposite of negative 1 squared minus negative 1 plus 6. So it's the opposite of 1 plus 1 plus 6. So it's going to be 6. And we're going to do g of 6. G of 6 going to be 9 times 6 minus 4. So it's going to give us 54 minus 4, so it's going to be 50. So there are 15 and 16. I'm going to keep going, honestly, because YouTube's being grumpy about it. So we're going to write the function in our vertex form and then find our maximum and minimum. Again, our easy way to do this is to find our axis of symmetry. It's the beginning part of the quadratic formula, our negative b over 2 times a. So our b being 18, so the opposite of 18 over 2 times our a of negative 3. So that gives us negative 18 over negative 6. So the x value of our vertex is at 3. Our y we find by substituting it in. Negative 3 times 3 squared plus 18 times 3 minus 11. And we're going to solve this through, get it all the way through. We're going to wind up with 16. So our vertex form, f of x equals our a is the same, that minus 3 from over here. X minus 3 squared plus 16. And since this is an upside down parabola, it looks like this, we're going to have a maximum at 316. Because it's going to be an upside down parabola, which we know because our a value is negative.